Exactly. You're not wrong. Oh my god, he's starting straight off as... Oh my god.
We got ourselves a madman. Now, in a straight-up matchup, I think Jim should always beat Ryu. I'm not sure on that, though. Don't quote me on that.
I think Jim is the favorite when it comes to ZvZ. I think Ryu can definitely take games, but I do think that Jim is the favorite. But Jim has something special in store for us.
I'm sure I hope he has some cheeky builds.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I would love it if he doesn't even have a cheeky build. He goes like late game Sky Toss. Like...
that's true. That could be that's a cheeky build to me.
He just makes a statement. He's like, mate, let's go to the late game. Let's see how you do.
That would be the ultimate statement of Protoss is OP.
It would.
Like, I can off race and still beat people that are pretty even in my skill level when we're on the same race. GG. That's what we would call a pro streamer move.
Oh boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Can we stay connected? I don't know. Darking's in here, so we'll see. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, going up a very weird opponent. It is the Lurker Viper King himself. It is none other than the Peruvian Padawan. It is Ryu.
And in the top left, we have, usually he is the Zerg player, usually he is the Muta King, but here, he is the Blink Stalker Master. Here, we have the late game Sky Toss. Natko? We have... He is hailing from the land of Mexico, representing Timbers Esports. It is JimRising. Oh boy.
I think I should switch Ryu up to the Peruvian Pathfinder.
Ooh, I like it.
He's reliable and affordable, like a Pathfinder truck.
What? I thought you're going for
Have you ever seen those SUVs?
That's not a thing here. I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, it's a Nissan. I don't know if you know what that is either.
I know Nissan Versa. I know that.
Yeah. Pretty much same thing, but different.
If it's an SUV,
like that,
are those the cars that are parked outside of your house? Is that what that is?
No. Those are vans. SUV is like in between a truck and a car. I don't know. Do you not call them SUVs in Australia?
What are they not? Those aren't those like pickup trucks? An
SUV is like a mix of a truck and a car. It's like a truck, but instead of having a bed, it's like covered.
Right. So that's like a hatchback.
Yeah, it's like a hatchback.
Yeah?
But bigger. Or maybe we call a hatchback something else in America.
Wait, no, yeah.
Hatchback's like a hatchback.
No.
Just look up SUV. Look up SUV and tell me what you would call that. Because I know you have them.
Hold on. We do.
Oh, it's Sports Utility Vehicle is what it stands for.
SUV? What? Okay, I know what this... Okay.
You're like, I know what this is, but I don't know what we call it.
Yeah.
What do you call vehicles like that?
It's a car, man.
Car? There's no difference between a regular car.
Look, I'm not a car person, okay? It's got four wheels. Okay. You know,
they might call it SUVs there. You're just not a car person. That's
yeah. You know, there's like a trailer in the back or a tray or something. You know, you can put stuff in it. Then you got the 5-seater.
I just put milk in the tank and I go.
Exactly.
How do these lings get in?
There's nothing in the wall, mate. There's just
nothing at all.
There's just nothing there. Oh my god. Meanwhile, we have the adept.
Super greedy. I forget we're watching JimRising right now. I'm like, yeah, get that Protoss. I'm like, wait, no, this is Jim. This is my guy. Don't kill the Protoss.
Oh boy.
Game paused.
Please pause. Yeah, this is looking rough. Darking.
Darking, please.
The only time I'm confident it's not me is when Darking's in the lobby.
Exactly. Like
I always forget the key. What is it, like Control Shift T or something?
It's Control Alt F.
F's in the chat. How do I not remember that? Okay, I'm doing good. Doing good.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. Shout out to Darking, by the way. Your Protoss is no problem. Kappa.
Oh, one thing I have kept up with more than anything else in StarCraft.
Ah!
Uh-oh. I've been keeping up with the Reddit memes. Those are absolute gold.
Mm, mm. Oof. What are some Reddit memes that you've seen?
I was trying to think of it, and then I regret saying that because I blanked on all of them. I was like, I've seen some funny memes. I'm like, wait, what memes? I mean, I'm looking at my picture now. There's one of like someone thinking about playing the ladder, and they're like happy, and then they're actually playing ranked, and they're like super sad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my favorite one. It's like someone at the computer, and it says them, "Hey man, have a great game. Good luck, have fun." And it says like me, right? Check for proxies. Someone's too friendly. You definitely gotta check for proxies. Every time I cheese, I say like, "Good luck, have fun," and they'll be like, and I'll say thank you to see if they say something back, just to take their hands off the keys for an extra second or two.
Wow, that's the big brain move. You know, you force them to type. Move, yeah. You know.
Yeah, I'm like, if you just type one more thing, we're in diamond. You could probably mess up. Because I do it sometimes. I'll type like "you're welcome" or something, and I forget an SCV. It's rough.
That's why I do not type. I just GLHF and that's it. Like, if they ask a question, too bad. You know, this is not.
Yeah, that's the big brain play. Because then I'm like, why isn't this guy responding? I got to look into this. But I'm probably cheesing already, so there's that.
Speaking of memes, what were your thoughts on Tempo's new song? Did you hear it?
Oh, that was great. Terrible, but great. It was hilarious and decent, but a little cringe at the same time, as to be expected of any StarCraft song. Not as cringe as some other songs I've heard, but it was pretty hilarious and great.
Yeah.
Like the wording was just so perfect. Like it fit more than anything I've ever heard.
Yeah. It was some nice lyrics. I really appreciate it. It's cool to hear Tempo again. Tempo, like it's been a while since he's last come out with a song. His last song was he released a song for Home Story Cup. And that was like over a year. That was like over a year ago. That's like
yeah, like I said, better than some of the other cringe songs I've heard.
But have you gone back and have you like listened to a decent amount, or are you not too much?
Like of the song?
No, of Tempo.
Oh no, not at all. Just that one song.
Mate, he's one of the OGs. Have you heard Grandmaster?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I know he has stuff out there, but I never took the time to actually look into it.
I'm gonna link you. I'm gonna link you after the tournament. Go listen to it.
Definitely excited for all that. Jim having a little technical difficulties.
Oh boy. Jim, please. The tournament was running so smoothly as well. It's just.
Yeah, everything was going too smooth. There's one meme where it's a Void Ray and it's like, I can't wait to play ladder, and then it's like 20 BCs about to teleport on it, and then it's like Proxy Marauder, anything of Proxy, Worker Rush, Reaper Rush, 12 Pool, Power Flat, Proxy, Planetary, Cannon Rush, Proxy Stargate. Yeah, it's rough on the ladder. The ladder right now is just an all-out brawl if you're not like GM.
Yeah, I think that's also why it'd be great to have like a new map pool, just as a refresh, just so everyone can like kind of it's a bit of a reset as well, you know.
Yeah. Gives hope to people who are not doing too good.
What?
Like me. It's like, cool, now we got another attempt at beating Protoss. There's one meme that I also like. It's like the guy's about to get hung, and then there's Void Rays behind the Terran, and then he looks to the left and there's a Zerg, and he's like, first time? Terran's so used to the Void Ray push now that we're getting that. Because that is a big thing that I don't know if we've seen it too much. We have seen it a little bit not too long ago, but versus Zerg, if Protoss can get out a lot of Void Rays, they can jump in between your third and your main, or your fourth and your main, and just take out your main. before you could ever react, queens and hydras just can't move fast enough.
Yeah, it can be really disgusting if you don't have enough, right? Like you can go into the main base, you can snipe a spawning pool, you can snipe a hatchery, you can just go back and forth, and as you're doing that, you're just macroing up and getting like a charged out army anyway.
Yeah, getting ready to wreck everyone.
Yeah. We'll see.
Very unfortunate.
We didn't get to talk about it, but right, like, you know, JimRising, he's here, he's Protoss. Like, what does he have in store for us?
He's Protoss, but I think the big thing is that he's Zerg. Like, he's a main Zerg, so anything that Ryu does, he can read it well. And I think that makes me play my off races a little bit better. Like, when I'm playing Zerg, I'm like, all right, I know what's going on here. I can scout and know what the heck's going on. Like, PvP, I scout, and I'm like, doesn't compute. So I think Jim has a better opportunity here to win, as opposed, like you said, when he played PvP. Got a chance to win here. But can he do it? Let's see how many Void Rays he gets. He's going to go for the Void Ray memes, it looks like. He's already got 3 out and going for another Stargate.
Yeah. We've got double Stargate Void Ray production. So this is pretty standard. This has become pretty standard. A lot of Protoss players are going for this. But Ryu, he is well aware, and he has an interesting response. He's got a decent amount of queens for the initial defense. He's going straight into +1 range and lair.
Ooh, interesting. So you can go for the German taxi?
Maybe.
No. Is he getting? I don't know.
Like, so he doesn't have pneumatized carapace, so I doubt it. It looks like he's
He
probably
could
just
walk
gonna,
across.
He could waddle across. Oh, he's getting pneumatized carapace now.
There he goes. I forget the difference. There's a German taxi and then the Polish subway or something like that.
Yes.
Oh, my favorite one, which I think it should be switched up, but it's like evidence that you use the F2 key. For Protoss, it's all of the Oracle or all of the observers in one spot, and for Terran, it's the entire army chasing an Oracle, and then for Zerg, it's a victory. How you know you use F2 key. For those of you that don't know, Jim is saying the internet is going out and just Mexico things.
Oh god. No mames, Mexican internet. So JimRising is saying
I
that.
don't know. I think that's the president. Blaming the president.
Jim said that he is switching between 2 ISPs apparently, and neither of them are working out for him. 400 MS. What?
Just GG out, Darking. Jesus, I'm pretty sure he's slowing it down.
Oh god. I mean, hopefully it's able to stabilize, like, because Jim he is memeing it up like a fleet beacon's on the way already. Like he's just going straight into it.
Someone asked what's a hatchback. You're gonna have to Google that one.
I see you, Cullen. What's a hatchback? A hatchback. It's a car, mate. It's got seats in it.
Got the hatch in the back.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does have a. Is that why they call it a hatchback?
I would assume so. Oh god.
What is Jim saying?
I think Total Play and Infinitum are the 2 ISPs, the internet providers.
Oh,
maybe
that makes sense.
Total Pay Mexico. Yep.
That makes sense.
Internet. There's a lot of Mexican talk going on right now.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it.
You gotta translate.
What does salvando mean? I don't know that word.
Which one?
I don't know. But salvando.
So yeah,
saving.
Saving.
Okay, salvaging.
Yeah.
What is ZvZ? I don't know what the heck that is.
Izzy.
Is that supposed to be a face?
Izzy.
I'm not hip.
Mexico. Is that another?
No, I don't think that's anything.
Yeah. Izzy Telecom. There it is.
Oh, that's another one? Oh, what? All these freaking Mexican internets.
I was about to say, as an American, you're not used to it because there's like 2, right? There's like.
I mean, there's a bunch, but there's like 3 main ones. It's like Time Warner Cable, and like we have like we don't have just internet companies here. We have like internet and cable providers and phone providers, but people usually just get internet. But yeah, we just got the main ones, and we don't really have bad internet here ever.
Yeah.
Obviously, internet like varies and goes out sometimes.
Yeah. I was
But
about
for
to
the most
say
part, we're pretty good.
Capcom, but it's Comcast, right? It's
Yeah, Comcast. I don't think anyone even uses that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's rough. But I mean, it's kind of like Darking said. Your Protoss just F2, man.
I mean, I'm surprised
F2
that
your little heart out.
Jim is going for this. He's going for Flux Veins.
I love it.
He's hard committing to the Void Rays.
I mean, it's really hard to defeat him. It's already too late. If Jim is even half decent at Protoss, it's already too late.
Is it though?
Yeah, he's got the fleet beacons. Soon he's gonna start getting carriers out. Unless Ryu has another like 15 Hydras out and goes across the map within the next minute.
That's
kind of doomed.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the problem, right? Like, Mass Void Ray doesn't do too well against Hydras. That's why so many Protoss players go straight to Storm, right? To support the Void Rays. Because if you have enough Hydras, like, the Void Rays are kind of fragile.
Yeah. Oh, that was close. Close one, close one.
Oh boy, oh boy.
How many queens are there right now? 9 queens. That's a decent amount.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of queens. You know, Hydras are being pumped out. +2 is almost done as well. Carrier production is starting. I like it. What's interesting to me is that he opted not to go for Storm.
Yeah.
He's going for a Robotic
He went
Spade.
for double Robo. This
Yeah.
is not something I like.
Yeah.
It's interesting and it can work, but if you just get Storm and like Immortals or Storm and Templars, not Templars, what are they called?
Archon?
Don't forget Archons. There you go. You're good with stuff like that. Zealot and High Templar. That's a really good combo with the carrier Void Ray. It's almost impossible to beat. But here we go. Exactly like I was saying. Ryu with a whole bunch of Hydras heading out across the map.
Oh yeah, not just
hard to
Hydras, mate. 5 Vipers just popped out, so he's looking
that's
to
good.
he's looking to yoink then carriers or just powerbomb the Void Rays.
Disruptors. He can yoink the disruptors too.
And like this is
2 disruptors at a time.
and this is also why like you want a High Templar, not just for Storm, but you can also feed back the Vipers, right? Like you can use
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, you can feedback the Vipers. That's huge too. Normally, the feedback is longer than, or it's the same length as the yoinks, but you can feedback before the yoink ever goes off because it's like a ranged thing. Feedback's instant, so feedbacks always beat the Vipers, and those feedbacks would really help out here.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, he's using Blinding Cloud on the cannons. Oh god.
Funny. Oh my god, those did nothing. The first 2 shots, absolutely useless. Third one finally did get a little bit of damage, but there's just not much here.
Yeah, all the
Jim
disruptors
can
got
play the
yoinked.
ping, but I don't like the double Robo.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like it either. I mean, he's trying to contend this with his Void Rays, but the Hydras just start stepping forward.
Could have pulled workers.
I don't know if that would help. Okay, there's one disruptor, but
Oh, that would have been great if that went off. That's rough. I feel bad for Jim.
feels bad,
I
man.
bet his ping was actually fine.
GG. Ryu takes game number 1. And speaking of Protosses, speaking of Latin American Protosses, everyone, exclamation mark, Dastan here in the chats. Buenos dias, mates. What's going on? Why are you not
Exclamation
here?
mark, Nada at Dastan SC2.
Why are you not here? Why are you not helping out Jim? You know, why aren't you like coaching Jim in Protoss? What's going on here?
Yeah, you should be coaching Jim in Protoss.
God. All right. Do you think Jim is gonna commit to the Protoss, or will he go back to Zerg?
If his ping is still bad, he needs to commit to Protoss. That's what I think.
Oh boy.
We'll see that. We'll see. We'll keep you guys updated. Sorry if you hear the dog steps. I don't think my microphone's that sensitive.
We did not hear a dog. I don't think.
Cool.
It's all
Because
good.
it's weird, like in my headphones, I can hear like everything that goes on in the room, but once it goes through like all the things, it gets kind of it drowns out the background noise, so you guys get clearer than what I'm hearing. Just making sure. But either way, yeah, my dogs. I think we discussed this, that they would be Protoss or Terran. But the good news, I got a Baneling off of Etsy. It survived. It's a little beat up from the dogs, but it's doing good. It's sitting right on my desk. It watches me cast. I haven't named him yet. If you guys got any names for my Baneling.
I was about to say that's the last we heard. So your Baneling survived? It's okay.
Yeah, he survived. He's fine. He's got a little bit of scrapes and bruises, but no major damage, no holes. There's one of his little fangs is coming off, but nothing too crazy. He just looks like he's got some battle scars, like a Baneling that's been to war and back.
Just make sure you
Which
transfuse.
technically Banelings don't usually come back from war. At least not if they did their job. All right, here we are. It's a ZvZ this time. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. He is the Peruvian Pathfinder. He is Ryu.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, he is back. We thought we lost him, but he is the Muta King himself, hailing from the land of Mexico, the blue Zerg player El Silencio. It is JimRising.
Jimena, the pro streamer.
Oh yeah. Jimena, who has been playing a lot of League of Legends recently.
He's been playing a lot of different games lately.
Oh yeah. Which is why it's a nice segue into what happened last week in ESL Open Cup Americas. JimRising tweeted about it. He went on a tear despite having minimal practice. He took out Nice, the Taiwanese Protoss player, and he took a game off of Solar. Yeah, and he took a game off of Solar.
Yeah, and a best of 3, right?
Best of 5.
Best of 5. It was a semi-final or a final?
Semis.
Semis, yeah. I saw the bracket and I saw Jim's tweet about it. That's really dope. I love Twitter. I've been keeping up with everyone's stuff. I just hope that everyone in StarCraft has me muted. I retweet some nonsense.
Oh god, it's
Yoda_Slim on Twitter. If you are above the age of 18, follow me.
It's always a trip. It's always a trip to have a look at your
Always
timeline.
Always a trip following me. That's what I go for. Much like my casting.
It's great. It's amazing. But yeah, Jim, the fun fact, Jim actually, the way he took a game off of Solar, he went for a 12 pool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. I love that.
Oh, God. So, yeah, he's been doing really, again, like when it comes to ZvZ, that's the matchup that I think he's the best at, which is why I'm surprised that he decided to meme it up in game 1 with the Protoss.
Yeah. I like what someone said in the chat. They said name plus Buster or Butter. I like the name just Buster for the Bane. That's a pretty fitting name, I think. We'll put that one on the list, and we'll see what other names we get.
Oh, Buster is really cute. It's really cute and very fitting. Yeah.
Buster the Bane. I like that. That's pretty cool. He said Busta. I mean, we could do that too, but that's a little too...
Is that too hip?
Not fitting. It's a little too hip for me. I want it to be cute. I don't want it to be like a hip-hop Baneling, which would be kind of cool also, though, if you had like a chain and shades and a hat.
Get a McGrill
Where would
going.
a Baneling wear the shades? Don't they have multiple eyes? Or don't they have no eyes?
They have eyes.
We'll have to see.
Right? Well,
We'll see
like,
they're both making Banelings.
If they have too many eyes, then you could get like a visor, like a...
A visor. Or 4 pairs of sunglasses.
Oh, there you go.
All right, we'll find out here. Drum roll, please. That's a long drum roll. We're not going to do that. But we even get to see it from 2 different skins.
That we will, as we do already have Banelings being morphed in on the side of Ryu. Meanwhile, the Baneling that's just finished up for Jim, he's morphing in his own Banes.
Okay, yeah, so do Banelings have eyes, guys? Can we confirm? I don't know.
They do, they're glowing.
Are they?
Yeah, right? Jims? Are they not? Do you see them glow a little bit?
Oh, I do have my... I just noticed I have my settings all the way on low graphics.
Gosh.
Oh, I can watch a stream. That's sad that I have to do that to see the Banes. But yeah, they think they have eyes. Or multiple eyes. But either way, Ryu winning the Bane battles here. I feel like he won, but the reinforcements, obviously, for Jim are pretty good. All in all, though, pretty even here. JimRising up a few workers. I don't know if that's going to matter. Gas mining, even. It's all even.
The Banelings are waddling in for Ryu, but it looks like they're not going to find any damage whatsoever. Ryu was able to kill a queen, which is great, but Jim is now on the counterattack. Oh my god, that's a random drone.
I like the name Buster.
I like it too.
But yeah, that random drone happens to me sometimes. I don't know how I do that. Maybe I can hot Q.
Yeah.
Oh, this is big! Oh, nice save. What a save! That's a lot of Banes.
That's a lot of Banes, and that's a lot of Lings. Just one juicy connection is all Ryu needs. Oh god.
He should just go somewhere else, yeah. Go into the main.
Go into the main, go into the main, go into the main, go into the main. He's fighting the Lings, oh god!
The Bane's already going to the main. Oh, there's a Bane behind them. Oh, wow, that Bane was pretty good for Jim. Nice.
Oh god, at the same time, Lings for Ryu. Oh, they're gonna kill. Wow,
that's rough.
He kills the third.
How did Jim not get that covered?
Yeah. I guess he was focusing too much on the counterattack, trying to dodge Banelings, right? So he was distracted. Oh god.
And Ryu did so good on his defense. He got his third base. He's ahead a bunch of workers now. And that third base is key. He's throwing down spines. He knows he just has to defend this. And he'll be good. Going for the layer, getting roaches +1. As Jim is... They're both going for their thing here. Jim's going for his mutas. Ryu, it looks like he's going to go Roach eventually into Hydra and Lurker as you do. I don't think we ever see anyone go Roach into mutas.
Yeah, it's not something we see too often, but Jim's Lings are starting to overwhelm what's here. All the Lings of Ryu go down. The Queens are so low, but it looks like Jim sees the roaches. He's like, I can't.
I think he should have.
Oh, he gets the Queen.
He should at least Bane bust on the workers to even the score.
Yeah. I was hoping that he would go for something like that, but in the end, Jim backs off. He is trying to expand once again. Regardless, like, keeping Ryu at home is good because he is going for the meters.
As long as he keeps Ryu at home. Oh, there's 2 Lings going in, but they didn't see it. They went straight up into the main.
Oh,
if he didn't come back and stop these in time.
Oh, he's taking the natural.
Stop. He's genius! He's genius! Big brain play! Oh my god! This man just slid into third for the home run.
Wow. Hydra Den on the way now. Ryu knows that he needs some anti-air. We should be seeing some spores pretty soon, but now Ryu knows about the mutas.
He just swished his final touchdown at the buzzard. Yeah, that was actually really great. I've never seen that before. And if Jim just put it like 2 hexes over. Would have never been scouted.
Yeah, all right. 10 meters are on the way. Meanwhile, 5 spores are in production.
And the infestation pit is already almost done. He can probably get an infestors take forever. It's unfair how that if there was any nerf, it should be the time it takes for an infestor to be made. Infestor? What is that what I'm looking for? Yeah. Infestor.
Yeah. Infestors, they take a long time. They also don't start with a lot of energy either, which is why you need to get the upgrade for them as well.
Oh my god, that's so annoying. If they changed those 2 things, Infestors would be worth. They gave us Microbial Shroud. They didn't even make. They didn't. I'm upset now. Cast light. I need a minute. No,
feels bad, man. I mean, maybe Ryu, he's up against mutas. Maybe he'll get Infestors just for Microbial Shroud. Kappa.
I think fungal growth would be better here than microbial. Anything's better than Microbial Shroud. There was like a small second there where it was being used by like eggs and stuff and working. Oh, I want to see eggs play, man. Where's eggs at? Where's my guy? Is he still in off season?
He's missing. He is still in off season. He's just kind of.
I saw him say something disgusting the other day on Twitter about League of Legends with Mabels or something. This guy changed, man. I don't even know that guy anymore.
He's all about League for now, anyway. Hopefully he comes back to us. Hopefully, but let's see.
League of Legends is a disgusting addiction. Hope no one suffers from that in the chat. They need like a League of Legends hotline. He's gonna get some overlords. This is good, but you know, Jim's not getting the real damage he needs. But what I will say is the fact that he has this many mutas out right now, and there's not that many hydras out. If he can snowball and continue to make these mutas, I mean, the roaches, they're already going across the map. He's kind of messing up there. I hope he has lings at home. He's making 14 lings at home. The lurker den is already going on. The roaches are burrowed. I didn't even see that being researched. Jim getting baneling speed and +2 attack for his mutas already, and a lot of lings. Ryu, on the meantime, he has burrow roaches in the third. He's getting lurkers already. He has more and more hydras coming out.
Yeah,
no oversteers.
We'll see. I mean, so these roaches are going to be cleaned up, but a couple of roaches are sneaking into the main base. The mutas of Jim are dealing so much damage. They've gotten so much value, killing the queens, killing small groups of hydralisks, getting drones here and there. But the counter damage, this is the problem. 16 drones have gone down.
I think he's, oh, look at Jim's counterattack down there. Oh my god! Instantly evening the score. And +1, he got himself a baker's dozen. He just threw one extra on the end. And Ryu going back to hit him in the face with another run by of roaches. This is beautiful. There's nothing here, though. He's just mining gas for his mutas, which is genius. But this should be cleaned up. I don't know. This game's pretty sick, if you ask me.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, so the mutas are coming back home. And the thing is, these are a lot of mutalisks. And Ryu is not feeling confident enough to move out. He's waiting for Vipers. He's working on his hive. He wants to get his Vipers out for the, I imagine, for the parasitic bombs. But until then, like, he's stuck at home.
I mean, Ghost Train guy is going Ghost Train. I don't mind it this time.
Well, both ways, right? Like,
yeah, both Ghost Train guys are going for Ghost Trains, and they're gonna like hit each other in the head
with their ghosts.
What's that math problem? Like, if one train leaves the station at this time, this train leaves the station at that time, how long until we get a GG?
Who GG's out first is the question. I mean,
solve that one, scientist.
We'll find. Okay, so the fourth of Ryu is going to go down, so now he's stuck on 3 bases. Meanwhile, Ryu, he's trying his best to counterattack, but these roaches are going to be cleaned up. And again, like, it just takes so long for the hive to finish, to morph in the Vipers, to get the energy.
You honestly should have gone for the infestors.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 infestors with burrow. I wonder what would happen if you no, that wouldn't work. You should be able to what's the mind control thing called? You should be able to mind control spores.
Neural parasite. Neural.
Yeah, neural parasite. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the one. That's our guy.
Well, here we go. The meters are coming in once again. Ooh, a bit of a bailing run, but they get some connections.
I feel like that was a misclick.
The Viper's about to pop out. No!
Oh no! Oh, he could get the hive.
Get
out of there. The banelings didn't do what they meant to, but there's nothing here to defend.
Exactly.
There's no way Ryu can save this hive. There's no way he can win this. GG, JimRising with the mutas. He does it. Man, today's been, I don't know if I'm rusty or this game is just that crazy. I feel like there's been a lot of comebacks today. I thought Jim was dead on the water.
Yeah, like it was there was a lot going both ways, but like this is why, like, Jim in a ZvZ, mate, he can take games off of everyone. He can take games off of Cham. Like, why do you have to go Protoss in game 1?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Game 1's when you do the weird, crazy, cheesy plays. Like we said, he's favored to win this. I don't know, but the thing is, these games have been so close and so back and forth. Normally, we're like, okay, yeah, this is like, it's like if Cham's playing, like, yes, Cham's gonna win this, or yes, Cham's gonna win this. But here, I have no idea. Like, Jim kind of won that. I don't know if he's just so good that he beat Ryu, or if he's just like got lucky with the build and snowballed. Is Ryu rusty? Is Jim rusty? Is Jim really good? Is Ryu really good? Was that a fluke? I don't know. We'll find out right now, though.
Oh boy, that's we will, as we are tied up 1-1 in this semifinals. This is it. This is going to be the final game of the series, the A Smash, and we just got confirmation Jim is playing Zerg.
Oh yeah, he is signed up and ready in the Zerg position. And also on the lower end of the bracket, we got Neo and Tavo awaiting that second semifinals, that is.
So that does confirm the finals will be a ZvT.
Yeah, which is absolutely great. This is how it should be. Isn't that beautiful? Not a single Protoss in sight when they're so OP. They just didn't show up today, I guess.
I guess not.
Right? Yeah, I'm looking at the bracket. I don't see any really hard-hitting Protosses.
Yeah, everyone exclamation mark Funada Paco Mike.
Yeah. Not playing on his birthday. Sick. Disgusting. It's Paco Mike's birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember someone's birthday, and I assumed it was his. But speaking of assuming things, this guy in the bottom left-hand corner, I assume he still has it in him to win a game. Maybe not. We'll find out right here. It is the Peruvian pyromaniac, because he's always on fire. It is Ryu. He even has the skin that lights on fire, it looks like. No, he doesn't. But he should.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE. He is the Mexican Zerg player. He's blue. He is the Muta King. We'll see if he whips out his mutas again here in the Ace match. It is JimRising.
What kind of pro streamer move is Jim gonna bust out here?
He is gonna roach all in.
He's gonna dance.
Oh,
just
God.
needs to dance. It was in him all along.
That's all he's got to do. If he wins, he will dance.
They need to make a movie about Jim, and like he plays StarCraft and he gets to a big tournament, and then for the final game he just dances and he wins. With the power of dance.
Turns into a musical? Is that what happens?
It turns into a musical. A StarCraft musical. Now that's gold.
I'd watch that.
You guys are lucky that I'm not rich.
I
would do ridiculous things with my money.
Oh, God.
If I was rich, we would definitely have like a home story cup on a ranch.
On a ranch?
There would be like four-wheeling and cows and hunting, but then there'd be like maybe one station with really good Wi-Fi. Like I'll build my own reception tower out there, and we can just land up.
Oh, there's gonna be bulls as
like
well.
everything's outside though. Like you sleep in a tent, and the computers are just out in the open in the woods.
It's gonna be awful.
Yeah, Emperor Yoda, or Yoda for Emperor.
I just
need to vote.
I just imagine like extension cables like leading all over the place. Like it's just like a chaotic like, cable mess.
I picture like a big wad of like extension cables. Like I'll have it nice and neatly done, but they're gonna be like half submerged in mud. And then there's gonna be mud everywhere. The players gonna be playing with like mud on their face, and like one of the players gonna be like super into hunting and is gonna have like camo paint on his face, and like. One other player is gonna have like blood all over him from gutting a deer or something. It's gonna be great.
Oh boy!
Whatever Korean player is there, we're gonna get him wasted on moonshine.
Really,
brew my own moonshine just for the event.
They're not even gonna play any StarCraft. Really, it's just
no. It's Home Story Cup. You know, StarCraft is like the sideshow of Home Story Cup. It's a big party. That's how I see Home Story Cup. It's a big party being filmed. With a little bit of StarCraft in it.
Pretty much. Speaking of StarCraft though, Jim is doing something pretty interesting, pretty crazy. He's going for 2-base.
Not going mutas. Yeah. Wait, he's going mutas? Oh, I'm not actually looking at Ryu. He's got the third base. He's going roaches. Ryu's the one looking solid here. Jim, yeah, definitely going mutas.
Oh boy. Yeah, but he's got all 4 gases. We should be seeing a Spire being thrown down pretty soon. There it is. There is the Spire. And this time, Ryu, he has not scattered. He knows that Jim is staying on 2 bases, but he doesn't know what Jim is doing.
Yeah, if you're Ryu, you should maybe see this.
Yeah, like what? Like it's Jim.
You can assume, but he's gonna confirm here with this overseer.
Yeah, he's
now
gonna
if you're
dive
Jim
in.
and you're big brain, you pull you pull 1 gas full of drones off, and you go straight into roaches. Oh, he accidentally killed his own. Oh, that was his changeling. It looked like he killed a drone.
Okay, changing goes down, but the Spire has been scattered. So now Ryu knows that Jim is going for Mutalisk. So what does Ryu do? What do you do here?
GG.
GG.
Yeah. He goes
point.
counter Mutas. He has the 3rd base. If he can hold off just long enough to get a handful of Mutas out, that will snowball and be better than anything Jim can do for a long time. But Jim, seeing that, if he realizes it, he's gonna have to go heavy on the Lings.
Do you think Ryu is gonna go Mutas or Corruptors?
Ryu's gonna go Corruptors.
Okay.
Jim's definitely going Mutas.
Yeah.
Oh, he already got him on the production tab. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Jim he's not gonna see this. He's trying to go with Lings here. I don't know if he has enough. I don't think so. So he doesn't have enough at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryu's. I think he's smart here. That's a smart play.
We'll see.
Infestation Pit also. Well, the Infestation Pit might be pushing him back a little bit too. But
yeah.
eventually, they should snowball.
I'm a little bit worried he may spend too much resources teching up, but we'll see what he does here with that Infestation Pit. If he just does decide to go into Hive, we saw it didn't really work for him last time. He just took too long. But the Spire is done. What are we gonna see from Ryu? Show us.
Corruptor.
Corruptor or Muta. Oh. Wow,
that's ballsy.
That is ballsy. I don't know if
That's a bold move right there, partner.
Yeah, that's crazy. So especially because Ryu should know that he's gonna have less Mutas. Straight up, he's gonna have the lower Muta count, but he's gonna try and catch up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I mean, Jim, he's catching up on workers now, so Ryu's gap is kind of gone. But I guess if he does get an Infestor out, he's going straight in Hive.
God, he really wants those Vipers.
Yeah, I guess he's going straight into Vipers.
Aye. We'll see if he can get him out, because at the moment Jim has been banking up his Mutas. He's got a number of them. He's got 15 Mutas already, basically double the Muta count of Ryu. Ryu's just kind of stuck at home. He just has to kind of chill and wait and catch up.
Yeah. I mean, I wish Jim would have scouted this and gone for something crazy. Ryu confirms there's Mutas out, and it's really Ryu's game to lose, I feel now.
Ryu's to lose?
Actually, Ryu... Yeah, I think he's in a good position here.
Okay.
Like, he's got good defenses. He's got a lot of spores. He's got his queens. He's had a better economy for a while. The only thing not going for him is he has no banelings. If Jim went for a huge Ling flood right now, he'd win, but there's only a handful of Lings here. I mean, look at this. Where does Jim attack?
Yeah. One spore does go down. Meanwhile, there is actually a big Ling run by here, but Ryu does have plenty of Lings of his own.
Yeah. I think Jim has a Baneling Nest. If Jim went for Banelings there, I don't know who has what, actually. He does not have a Baneling Nest. But yeah, at this point, I think Ryu's winning because he's going to get his Vipers out.
Yeah, he does have his Vipers, so they are getting energy. So if he gets some beautiful power bombs, then he's going to be looking good. But Jim's Muta count is just so much higher. He is fully saturated on 3 bases. He's well ahead in the worker count, and...
I think the minerals don't matter too much right now. They're pretty much equal on gas, I feel. Well, not anymore. Now the Lings are doing some damage. Okay, yeah, Jim's doing good here. Ryu kind of messed that up pretty bad.
Wow.
Royally. Perfect split. How do you split like that?
Immediately.
How did it happen?
Like 2 power bombs go off, immediately they get split off from the main army. Jim just dominating here in the sky.
Ryu just gave away like 3 Mutas. He like microed back 3 Mutas and then sent the rest of his army out.
Mate, this is what I'm talking about. That's why it was so crazy that Ryu saw what Jim was doing. He's like, all right, let's go. Muta versus Muta. It's like, mate, you know who you're up against? You're up against the Muta King, mate. This is what Jim does.
And there's that Ling Flood. Ryu made a Baneling Nest, but since he lost the fight to Jim and the Mutas, he was spending all of his gas on that. He's going to cut off these Mutas, though. Maybe, no. He's running out of Mutas, and he doesn't have Banes to defend the Lings. GG, JimRising takes it. Yeah, that was... I like Ryu's... I don't like Ryu's idea there. It was his game to lose, and he lost it.
Yeah, I would
if
say
he would have
that,
been
like,
in place at the first two spores where Jim went into the main base, he would have started that fight initially under the spore, he would have at least taken out 3 or 4 of Jim's Mutas. And then the Vipers come in, you keep your Mutas together, you defend it, push it back, like stuff like that could have helped, I think.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it came down to Ryu's decision making because he saw it wasn't an early scout, but he saw what Jim was going for. In general, I don't like going into Mutas from behind. I do think that going into Corruptors probably would have been better. Like, because you need less Corruptors to deal with them. They're just so much tankier as well. And then you can spend some of your gas on, like, Banelings, right? You don't have to make as many Mutalisks or as many Corruptors. You can make Banelings to make sure that big Ling Flood doesn't happen, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, you know the Ling Flood's going to come. Like, where's your defense? He got a Baneling Nest out, but for some reason he didn't make enough Banes.
Yeah. It's a lot of gas, what he was going for. A lot of gas, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. The Viper, Bane, Muta. That's where it gets hard.
Oh, yeah.